Yeah, good dude. Always trying to think outside, the box,
Yeah.
dip into newer things. I've got this crazy goal, right? Within the next 12 months, I'm going to try and get featured on Forbes
Okay.
because the idea that I've had and all the things I've been doing since we last spoke, I feel like I can now see it at the
hmm
end of the tunnel. And there's this competitor, right? Called Digital Voices. And long story short, the woman's like late 20s. She used to work for YouTube for
Okay.
like 7 or 8 years. In 2015 or 16, I believe,
hmm
she decided to leave it. So she left YouTube, started up an influencer marketing agency. Since then, she built bonds with influencers, basically similar to what I'm doing and what I've done like
hmm
since secondary, except she turned it into an actual business.
Right.
And she done 800 grand last year. Got
All
put on
right.
Forbes. She got put on Forbes, right? And then I dug into some more research, and like when you hear someone speak and you kind of know that they're not really sure what they're doing either, but they've kind of winged it enough
Yeah.
to where it's now kind of working for itself. That's basically what I feel she's done. I don't want to sound disrespectful at all, but
That sounds
that's
about right. So it does.
yeah. So and then I've got this new idea where we're basically taking brands online in the sense of onto YouTube, creating them YouTube channels,
Mhm.
at the same time earning them revenue from YouTube.
Nice. Nice. That's smart.
Yeah, see, the thing is, a lot of people, what I found in the since we last spoke and now doing influencer marketing is a lot of these companies, like it could be any company. I mean, it's different when it's a gaming company or if it's like an actual product company, if you got what I mean.
Yeah.
But what it is they pay so much money for an ad, right? So, like, let's say you pay for an integration and you pay an influencer, it can be anywhere between £7 to £1,000 on an average of like 20 to 30,000 views per
Yeah.
video. Obviously, the more views they got, the more money it's going to be. But that's like a 60 to 120-second integration. But the thing is, it's like they pay for the ads, or they actually pay for YouTube ads in general. But everyone,
Right.
first of all, skips YouTube ads.
hmm
The people would typically call the influencer a sellout. Um, and they've paid all this money, and it's like there's no diversion but to the actual product. So the
Yeah.
idea that I've had is, why not actually get it directed to a brand's YouTube channel where they can continue a series from an influencer at the same time they get CPM from that, so they're paying me my service charge, but at the
Yeah.
same time they're getting revenue building their brand online as well,
Yeah.
rather than just it's like, instead of paying for the ad,
hmm
that goes before a YouTube video, why don't
Yeah.
you just why don't your entire video just be the ad?
Yeah.
But it's basically what people have an interest in.
Smart.
So there's a lot of
Smart.
things involved in it, but yeah,
Yeah.
definitely
That's
within the
true.
next 12 months. So that's what I'm trying to do.
That's
Um,
sick, man. That's really good. That's a
Aim high,
different
right?
direction. Yeah, exactly. That's a different direction as well. Like, it's something I haven't heard. Like, people are like, yeah, we're going to start doing YouTube ads, but no one's trying to take it to another level. Like, no one's trying to
Well,
develop
no,
on
no,
it.
no one's doing the actual YouTube channels. Like, you get a lot of like
Yeah.
estate agents, for example, right? And let's say the estate agents that sell these massive houses worth like X millions amounts, right? And the houses are really, really nice.
Yeah.
Why not do a video on it?
Yeah.
What they do in America, you got these real estate agents that just go and do a tour in the house. Why not just build a brand so people are actually interested in the properties you guys have in the first place,
In the first,
whether or not they're going to buy it or not?
yeah.
It's just the fact that they like to see that, and you instantly earn a revenue from that.
hmm
It's
Exactly.
it's like YouTube CPM, right? In the finance industry for
Yeah.
YouTube, the CPM is ridiculous. I'll give you an example, right? So let's say an average channel, like a gaming channel, gets a couple million views per month.
Mhm.
You're you're looking at, on the absolute basic of the basic, work it out like a million views is a grand, give or take, right?
Yeah.
Although that's not always the case. That's going on the absolute entry level. CPMs are normal. Everything's flowing that
Yeah.
right direction. But like typically, like 2.5 million views can escalate to like 8 grand, 10 grand more. It depends on the CPM
Wow.
of that content. But for the finance, right, you're looking at $30 CPM, right? So
Shit.
if you've done, let's say, 250,000 views in a month or 300,000 views, you're looking at 8 grand straight away.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'll give you an example. Like a lot of people that I follow, or a lot of my peers in general, in the whole YouTube industry.
Mm.
There's this one guy. His name's Tommy. He used to own a YouTube channel called Novera, which was focused around Call of Duty. Wasn't really doing good. Stuck at it for like 4 years,
Yeah.
and then he basically pushed into owning channels that are typically like a brand. So he created this channel called Top Five Gaming, Top Five
Okay.
Central, and they blew up like crazy. And he's very much, I mean, like he's a big time entrepreneur in the sense of it's always about money, right? Which is you've got to be
Yeah.
realistic.
Yeah.
And there's this other YouTuber called Stephen Graham or Graham Stephen, something like that, and he does finance, and he actually shared the like how much he gets in revenue.
Yeah.
Uh, and I mean, he's averaging like 7 to 8 grand a day with
Gee.
right getting that 200,000 views, 300,000 views a day, and that
Yeah.
stuff's easy in the gaming industry, right?
Yeah.
But like, there's not a lot of people that are consistent enough in the finance, and when they are, these are the types of results they see.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
'Cause I had heard that like marketing and like if you do like real estate and stuff like that, like and like forex as well, you get like really high CPM for, but then things like just
ridiculous.
vlogging and stuff, like your CPM is going to be abysmal.
Yeah, no, 100%. And like finance is something that we all do. Like it's especially being a business owner, it's something we all care about, right?
Yeah.
New saying, right? Follow the money, don't follow your heart, because
Yeah.
your heart can actually mislead you.
Exactly.
And see, the
Definitely.
thing is, sometimes you can have an idea and it could be great, but it's not good for the market because no one actually gives a shit about it.
Yeah, that's what I say to people all the time. I'm like, your product's only fucking good if you can sell it. I'm like, it doesn't matter how you get it to market or what anyone says in the process. I'm like, if that product's not going to sell in the long run, it's shit. It ain't shit. Like, the product has to actually win with the consumer and actually be sellable,
Yeah,
regardless of anything else. Doesn't matter how good it looks or how the market is. Like, if people just aren't going to buy that one product, you've already lost. There's already no point in doing it.